I'm really sorry. Today I don't have time. Hurry up, we don't have time. Oh, don't worry, we have lots of time. So, in all these three phases, you must have heard a common term which is time, right? So, what exactly is time and how do we define it? That is the agenda of today's video. Hello everyone, this is Aditya, and today's video is regarding time as you know it earlier. So before that, please do like, share, subscribe my channel and please support this video. Now let's start with the video. There are many theories regarding the definition of time. One such theory is theory of relativity, which by any means you must have heard about it. I know it, okay? So theory of relativity defines time as a dimension, just like we experience three special dimensions, x, y, z coordinates. Similarly, we experience time dimension too, right? So if I go in a slight detail, there's something called space-time. So it basically states that the faster you move in space, the slower you will move in the time, right? The time dimension. So there's actually a method to control time depending upon the velocity. But of course, we are not going into that. Okay. Today's agenda is related to definition of time and what exactly is time, right? So we are going to discuss that only. Now, ultimately, the question arises that what is the need of time at the first place? Of course, this is a very stupid question, I know, and it is a very weird question. But this question indeed makes lots of sense. Let's understand it how. Just imagine a universe which don't has any matter inside it. It is completely empty. Then in that universe, does the existence of time make any difference? Well, of course not, because there's no entity to experience that thing, that dimension, that time. So in that case, no time dimension make any sense. Now imagine a universe which has lots of matter inside it, but there's no time dimension in that. Then that universe also does not make any sense. Why? Because then there won't be any movement inside that universe. Because time is the ultimate reason for any dynamic motion inside or outside a body, right? So basically, if I want to say it in a single line, I will say time is there because we need it, and we are there because time needs us. Now, it's really amazing statement, I know, because like earlier we used to think that matter and time are like different things. Basically, we used to consider time as superior, but of course, that is not the case. Why? Actually, matter and time, they both are interrelated, they are interconnected with each other. Actually, they both need each other to work together, right? As said earlier, a universe without matter does not need time, and a universe with matter needs time for dynamic motions, right? And this principle is explained using second law of thermodynamics, which is the law of entropy. Entropy is basically the measure of disorderness of a state. So many scientists and physicists believe that entropy, the difference in the entropy is the cause of flow of time. Just like you can assume the pressure difference causes the air to move or water to move, right? So this is also a accepted theory which we use to define time. And that is how matter and time are interconnected using the second law of thermodynamics. The disorderness in a state actually determines the flow of time, and that is really interesting thing to be noticed. So in a nutshell, if I say a universe with no matter has no meaning of time, and similarly a universe with lots of matter but with no time has no meaning again. So it means that time and matter, they are interrelated, they are interconnected, and we explain it using second law of thermodynamics, the law of entropy, right? And we can define flow of time as the increase in the disorderness of the universe, or entropy, increase in entropy. Entropy is ultimately the measure of disorderness of a state, right? So that is how we can explain time with respect to entropy and matter, right? Of course, entropy is basically the disorderness of matter only. Okay. So I hope that you understood the basic idea of time, that how the time actually works. If you learned anything new from this video, then please do like, share, subscribe my channel, and please support this video. Bye bye. Take care.